Has become the all-star of the Final Four in San Antonio. Sister Jean.
The 98-year-old nun is the chaplain for Loyola Chicago, Michigan's opponent in the national semifinal this weekend. Well, she is generating so much buzz today that she had her own press availability. And no surprise, really, the room was packed.
24-hour News 8's Casey Jones was there for it. He's live in San Antonio with more on the tournament sensation. Hi, Casey.
Sue, Marley, happening right now behind me is the college all-star game. All the stars are here right now in San Antonio. Some of the biggest names in sports will be here for the Final Four, but perhaps none is bigger right now than 98-year-old Sister Jean. These little breakout sessions are typically reserved for coaches or athletes, but Sister Jean got her 15 minutes today, and she didn't disappoint. With each flash and question,
and you better believe it,
the charm of Sister Jean-Dolores Schmidt filled an already overflowing room.
I never even imagined 2 or 3, let alone this large group.
Perhaps only the Pope himself could have been ready for this Final Four attention, not the 98-year-old, always smiling, heart-captivating Loyola team chaplain.
As I got nervous when all this was happening, I said to myself, well, I tell other people, you know, it's magical. And so just go and do it. And it's a big thrill for me to be here this morning with all of you. And you know what? I'm not a bit nervous.
She faced a room filled with eagerness just to get in a question.
Do you think God is a basketball fan?
He probably is. And he's probably a basketball fan, more of the NCAA than the NBA.
About her stardom.
And when they say, oh yeah, I came in from New York to do this, like 3 or 4 photographers, and I think to myself, who am I? Don't let it go to your head.
She was pressed for her team scouting reports.
I can't tell you who I'm going to tell to watch because I'm afraid you're going to tell Michigan what we're going to do, and I don't want that to happen.
Then came the hardball challenger. You seem to be well adored throughout the entire country, except for perhaps in one city, Ann Arbor, Michigan this week. Have you seen Jalen Rose's grandmother's message to you?
Jean, it's been a good ride, but it's over Saturday.
I saw her on Facebook the other day, and I also heard that she said she's out to get me. So we'll see. Somebody said, maybe you need a pair of boxing gloves. And I said, well, we'll see what happens. We'll probably see each other. I hope we see each other. I hope we meet there. But I love to meet people.
From the podium to the arena to the locker room. Who's enjoying this ride more, you guys or Sister Jean?
Sister Jean's definitely enjoying it more, but we're having our fun just as much, but Sister Jean is our #1 fan.
There's no denying this has been one good Friday for Sister Jean.
Well, this is the most fun I've had in my life.
Now, inside the Michigan locker room, there is nothing but respect for Sister Jean. All the players that we asked about this little rivalry and her stardom said, oh, we love Sister Jean. No disrespect to Sister Jean. She's terrific. She's wonderful. But they all want to see her fun come to an end Saturday night right here inside the Alamo Dome. Tip-off against Sister Jean and the Ramblers set for 6:09. Live in San Antonio, Casey Jones, 24-hour News 8.